Hey folks, it's Jay from Dumpster Diving Life. Well, I'm out running some errands, and of course you know what that means. I've got to do a little diving. I came to my first retail place, usually my first stop of my route, and look what's back. Behind Bealls again. And the roller's back. Interesting enough. Interestingly enough. Let's go see what we can find. Always check the little one first. Just because it's still pretty empty. I'm not real sure what's going on with this now. They're kind of confusing me. Aha. This is, if I'm not mistaken, wow. Yeah, this is all of the displays, I'm almost certain, from the Estee Lauder counter and displays. They were at the front door. That one of the last videos I showed of Bealls. It was at the very front entrance and nothing else. There were no other displays or counters in the store. So, some shelves here. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possibly 6 shelves, 7. I'm tempted to grab these guys here and that glass. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like pretty long sheets of glass. But I have enough of it. Yeah, this is definitely an Estee Lauder. I see it down here now. Or a Clinique. Also, it's a Clinique counter. Maybe it's both. And what I'm thinking is maybe these particular type of counters and displays are installed by the brand themselves instead of the store. So that could be the delay. Remember I said there's delay in about a 2-week transition from changing the Bealls to the new store. And I see this guy here. Not a bad little shelf, but I'm more interested in the big ones. These could sell. People buy these and they build the cabinets around them. They're big and they bulky and they take up a lot of room and they don't sell fast. So I'm torn while I'm talking. But anyway, there's some more glass down here. Somebody's little chipped but not broken. So anyway, what I was saying, I believe these companies are responsible for setting their own counters and displays up, and there was a delay with the other construction going on, or destruction. So possibly now I'm going to keep an eye on it, and now maybe they will do the transition. I really got to think about if I want this glass or these shelves, drawers, I should say. I say shelves or drawers. I am really tempted. Some of them right in the middle. It's wet, nice wet, cool day, and I have to kind of wade off into all that to get it. The ones over there weren't so bad. They were real close, but I don't know if I really want to do this or not. This is my dilemma. I've got a lot of large things, and to the contrary, as I had been saying, there's even more glass there. To the contrary, as I've been saying that I've had a lot of luck with displays, and I did last year. But I'll tell you what, this year, I have been proven wrong. A lot of my items I've got that I expected to move quickly have not moved at all. I sold a pretty good sized box of 3-inch acrylic stand-up sticker prices display little sign holders. They finally sold, but that's really about it since I've been collecting this stuff. The drawers are another thing here. This is a completely different thing. If I can get the right sizes, I think they would sell. There's quite a few of them over here. Even more glass right there. Most of the glass is kind of chipped up though, so I'm probably going to pass on it, not only for that reason, but because it has been a slow mover itself, and I haven't had much luck with those. I've been tempted to just bundle them all together and just sell them for a very low ball price, but I like to hold off as long as I can. They don't take up a lot of room, and they're not taking up a lot of room, but they are in the way sometimes, and you have to be careful around them not to bang them around and break them. Although it's tempered glass, yeah, all glass breaks eventually. So anyhow, all right, I'm gonna take a quick pause, give it a thought, and see what of this I will take, if anything. I'll let you know shortly. All right, folks. Well, you know what my decision was, and you know what my dilemma was. I'm gonna put the AC on. I hope it's not too loud. I have been fighting shells out of this rollaway for the last 25 minutes. Been back here much longer than I wanted to be. Yes, I decided to take some drawers from the displays, Clinique, and I believe it was Estee Lauder combined. I really don't know, but I'm not going to show you right now. I'm going to get up here to Burt's, because I was there behind Bealls much longer than I prefer to be, and yeah, I got a little carried away as usual. Remember what I tell you about taking big, bulkier items, or a whole lot of small items that take up a lot of room? Well, I did just that. So, before we peek into Burt's, good old Burt, let me show you exactly what I've got here. Man, I lost count at 12 of how many I've taken, or how many I took. Different sizes, different depths, widths, and a lot of them I didn't notice until I started loading them, which really isn't a big deal. But a lot of them are, they have this kind of damage here, but it's just particle board. You see the smooth in this one, man. I don't know if that's makeup, mud, or what. It looks like sawdust, actually. But I've got to clean them up. They're almost all wet because it has been raining. They have pine bottoms. That should hold up okay. Beautiful pine wood. And here comes a big old 18-wheeler. It's been busy back here. I'm going to get away so I don't get splashed. There we go. That's using your head right there. See it coming. Anyhow, now that he's out of the way. So yeah, it's a beautiful wood, pine bottoms. These are just the size, just kind of this type of plywood, whatever. The fascia is screwed in from the back, can be replaced. Most of them are pretty decent shape, other than what I showed you. And back here, where do you go? This one here. There's a lot more than that though. So as you see, different sizes, different types. My 18-wheeler's coming back. There we go. He's on the far side this time, so he didn't get me. Anyhow, so he just turned around. No biggie. It's been busy back here, guys. Making me real nervous. When I decided to get these, I didn't really plan on getting this many, but when I uncovered them, I'd uncover one, or I'd pick one up. There's 3 or 4 more under it, the same size. And that's the idea. I'm trying to get them to match at least 4 of each size, depth, width. I have exceeded those expectations and limits. So now that's a lot of cleaning, a lot of measuring, and a lot of listing to do. And I'm going to go to the rental property. I was heading out there a little later today anyway, and I'll put these in one of the storage sheds. But that storage shed is getting full. So I'm going to have to clean and measure these and list these guys fast, because they are slow movers, unless of course I get lucky find a craftsman who's desperately need these or just really likes them. And of course, I'll try to price them right so they will move. But first, I will go a higher price for probably selling them in groups of 4s and 6s. And then if they don't move, I don't get much interest, then I'll lower the price and just kind of take offers and see what comes. So okay, that's that. We're at Burke's. Just thought I'd pop in and see if we got any hangers. Y'all know my drill here. I'm usually after hangers, but I'll take anything of value. So yeah, I'm not seeing any hangers here. Kind of disappointing. I really thought I'd see hangers today. I wasn't here yesterday. So usually after about a day or so, they're pretty consistent. They don't have hangers. Unless someone beat me to them, that's always a possibility. I'm not the only one getting these things. So, nope, I'm not seeing any hangers. Some at the very bottom down there, but that cardboard is too wet and too heavy to even try to move. So, let me close everything up. That was a good haul. Again, that was behind Bealls. That was one of the last counters / displays they had left in the store. Belonged to Clinique and or Estee Lauder, one of the two, I think, if not both. But a lot of drawers, and most of them were in really good shape. Some of them even have the hardware attached. Some do, some don't. Doesn't matter. A good craftsman can do it himself and doesn't even need something like that. So him or her, whoever gets them, can figure out how they want to do it. But yeah, a good little haul here, man, and I hope they move. I certainly hope they move faster than my displays I got previously out of the dumpster, because they're just not selling like they did last year. I went through my books and I was selling something display related every other day in the summer through about October. So starting about June, July, through about October, November, I was selling almost every other day something display related. This year, crickets. Just crickets. So yeah, that's the way it rolls. We'll see how these work. And I'll let you know. I try to give you as many tips as I can. What to grab, what to stay away from. So on to DD's, and we'll see what we can find. I've kind of put myself in a bind here by spending so much time getting those. I am now behind getting to the rental property. So I see that big truck was going to Big Lots, so I'll probably have to skip them. Not a big deal. We got AT&T here, so I'll swing this way. He just didn't even look up till the last second. I should have just pulled up there and looked, but DD's has been such a disappointment. I don't mind skipping that one either. And like I said, I'm kind of behind anyway. Harbor Freight, that one empty as a drum. This one, and sometimes I'm relieved when I don't find things, because as full as this car is now, I just don't see me getting anything in there. And I'd have to, if it was something really worth taking, but large, I would definitely have to make a quick run to the, oh, he was cracked down there below. I'd have to make a quick run to the storage unit because it's close by, dump some of those drawers and then come back. So looks like that's not going to have to happen, because I see nothing. And here comes somebody roaring up in a big old truck, and I have no idea who they are. So we'll see. I think he's someone looking to dump, really. I don't know. Or maybe he's another diver. He's pulling up to DD's, but he's going by it. I'm not sure what he's doing. I think he's looking to dump anyway. I could be wrong. I shouldn't be so judgmental, I guess, but it's the way it is. I just saw some looked like some trash in the back of his car. The 18-wheelers up there, but big lots. Dollar Tree right here. I gotta grab it. Take a peek. See? And it looks like, I was gonna say it looked like they'd been emptied, but I was wrong. Not even close. A little ball for the, it's not dirty. You can air these up, believe it or not. We have air pumps. That's just rainwater, okay? Good. Had to double check. You can blow them up a little bit bigger than this. So I guess it's just not worth the store's time to fool with it. So yeah, this is like the fourth one I've gotten. It may still be back. They may be back here. I haven't taken them out yet, but yeah, there's some of them right there. See those? Yeah, why not? Helps the furniture keep from bumping in each other. Other than this, nothing. Remember, guys, we're about less than a week, I believe, away from Valentine's. So after Valentine's, be sure to hit all your Dollar Tree stores or your dollar stores, dollar type stores, and look for those tossed out Valentine cards. Just another tip for you. It'll be the end of that, and I guarantee you they'll have a lot left, and they will toss them. That's just the way it goes. So I'm hoping to find some myself. I'm gonna hit a few more Dollar Trees than I usually hit, and see what I can come up with. I'm gonna look at Big Lots. The manager and the driver, I believe, were standing at the door, so couldn't stay long. Nothing there. So yeah, okay. Not a bad little haul. Still, Bealls is still producing, at least for the time being. And we'll see what happens when it changes its name. So, okay guys, you know the drill. I'm gonna turn around. This traffic is horrendous over here sometimes. I'm gonna go the other way. Easier to catch the highway. So I gotta get on the highway, get to the rental properties and get busy. And go work in the mud and the muck for a little bit. It's all good. So, as I was saying, guys, you know the drill. Always wear your gloves. Stay safe. Keep what you must. Keep what you need. Sell what you must. And give what you can. Keep on diving.